Hi everyone, welcome to our homeschool table. I'm Jerilyn. I'm a mom of 3 kids, ages 9, 3, and 9 months old. And on my channel, I like to share about curriculum that we're using and what we are up to here in our homeschool. Today, I'm going to be sharing a character curriculum with you, and it is from a company called Character Concepts, which is a couple named Rick and Marilyn Boyer. I was able to hear them speak at our Oregon Homeschool Conference last year. So the curriculum that we used this past year, which is called Character Trails, this is geared towards children ages 6 through 9. And this is considered level 2 in their program. The Character Trails program comes with this textbook. It also comes with a little baggie of flashcards. And then the last thing that it comes with is it comes with Uncle Rick's Character Trails stories. Okay, so like I said, this program comes with 3 different parts. We have the Character Trails book, we have all the flashcards, and we have the Uncle Rick's Character Trails stories. Let's take a look at the Character Trails book. So at the beginning, it talks about how to use this book. You'll want to read through that. And then it shows you the contents. The different traits that it is going to cover are attentiveness, availability, boldness, compassion, courage, decisiveness, endurance, flexibility, generosity, joyfulness, orderliness, and thoroughness. And you can see right here that it tells you the 3 different parts of each unit. So each unit starts out with a page like this where it tells you over here the story that it's going to be referencing, the Bible story that it's going to be referencing in this unit. So this one is Samuel Talks to God from 1 Samuel 3. And then it tells you over here the character traits. So this one is attentiveness. And that means listening with the ears, eyes, and heart. And so this is the part that my daughter and I would recite a few times each time we did this unit. So we would look at the card, this card, attentiveness, listening with the ears, eyes, and heart. And we normally repeat things about 3 times to help us memorize them a little bit more. And then we would read the verses that go along with it. Now, we are not King James users here at our house, so we would often look up those verses in our ESV version. But I did read on the website that they will be having some downloads of the cards if you want to write your own version on the back of the card instead of having the King James version. So the next part are the actual lessons. So it's always going to tell you what lesson or what unit you're on. And then it's going to start with the In the Bible story. So this is the kind of story version of Samuel Talks with God. You might want to read this story straight from the Bible. Then it goes to the In History story. So when they get to the In History section, they always have a picture of that person. And usually it's about 2 to 3 pages. This one is 2 and a little bit. And the next section is In Everyday Life. And this is often a story that has dialogue between whoever the adult is in the story and the children. And they always have cute pictures of the grandkids. So just a few pages. Now, the part that's really handy is that at the end of each unit, there are some discussion questions and projects to do. So these came in really handy when we would be doing a unit and we could just talk about the different questions that they have in here. So for instance, you normally sit with mom and dad in church. How might you strive to be attentive during the sermon? And that would give us really good conversations to have about the expectations for what it should look and sound like when you sit in church. So those are really nice to have. And then it just goes into the next unit. And this is the same structure throughout each of the units. In the Bible section, in history, in everyday life. And then the questions at the end, and the projects. Here are the character cards. We have attentiveness, availability, boldness, compassion, courage, decisiveness, endurance, flexibility, generosity, joyfulness, orderliness, and thoroughness. It comes with Uncle Rick's Character Trails Stories, and these are some CDs that you can pop in and listen to each of the different Bible stories from the book, and he reads the Bible passage, and then he has some commentary along the way while he's reading the Bible passage, and he just is a really good storyteller, and they have lots of other storytelling type of products on their website, so you'll definitely want to check that out. We have just finished this program, Character Trails, in our homeschool. We've been using it over the past year. The way that I have scheduled going through this program, since it has 12 different character traits and 3 different parts for each character trait, we have done this over the course of the full 36-week school year. We started last summer, and we've been really enjoying it. And if you can see back here, I have a little line where I hang different things. Right now we have artwork on our line, but when we were going through this program, I would hang the little flashcards up. Now I laminated these. They don't come laminated. I just like laminating things, and I knew I would use it with multiple kids, so I thought I may as well make them last a little bit longer. But they are on cardstock already. They're really good quality cards, so you don't necessarily need to laminate them, but I just chose to. So if you are looking for a curriculum to help you teach character qualities to your children, then this is definitely one that you should check out. I highly recommend Character Concepts. We used one of the preschool books a few years ago called Crossroads to Character, and that was before I even realized that it was a full curriculum. And we just had the book that I had seen on another homeschool channel a few years ago. So definitely check out their curriculum. If you have little kids, they have the Crossroads to Character set that is for 4 to 6 year olds. And then the one that I showed today, Character Trails, is for 6 to 9 year olds. That's level 2. But they have 7 levels, and it goes all the way up to age 17. So there's definitely something for everybody. And I already have my curriculum for next year, Kids of Character, which is the 3rd level. I love that this program is biblically based and that the lessons are short and sweet, but they provide lots of good conversation topics and questions and activities to go through with my daughter. My daughter really enjoyed the lessons, and she actually looked forward to them every day, and oftentimes she knew that if I sat down to do Bible at the table that she would go grab the character book too, and sometimes we went through units faster because she was just so excited to read the next story. So that was really cool. I think that is it for today. If you have any questions or comments about this curriculum, please leave them in the comments below, and I'm happy to answer them. I'm also going to link the Character Concepts website below in the description box. I'm also going to link the YouTube channel that Marilyn speaks on different topics on. Also, if you have a homeschool conference near you and you see that Rick and Marilyn Boyer are going to be talking at that conference, you definitely want to go to their talks. They are really encouraging and inspiring and will help you with your biblical parenting and in your homeschool. Thank you so much for watching today, and we will see you next time.